Alright, y'all. No gimmicks, no catchphrase. You know who it is. It's the semen retention god. But anyway, I just want to speak on some of my favorite things about semen retention. I've spoken on the benefits a couple times and what I noticed in my own life and just the different aspects of it. But I just want to really zero in on some of the things that I think matter the most to me. The reason why I'm still doing this thing. And I may put together a little Q&A for this also. But the first thing is that I feel like an animal, like more daring. So in any particular pursuit, if I really zero in on it, if I really focus in on something, that's it. There won't be no doubt. There won't be no voice in me like, oh, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't? And I experienced that a lot when I was ejaculating consistently. And that stunted a lot of my growth. It stunted a lot of my progress. And even though pretty much the first video that I put out, back in April of this year was a semen retention video. I think if I wasn't practicing semen retention already, because I was practicing it for 2 months by then, if I wasn't doing that, I don't think that I would even have put a video. I don't think I would have been that consistent. I mean, that's part of the reason why I didn't start making YouTube videos a long time ago. It's because I doubted myself every step of the way. Reason why I wasn't as productive as I am now was that I just kept doubting myself. Like, quite literally. Like, people like to make it out to be a bad thing where, oh, you're just thinking from your dick. You're thinking from your dick. It's actually a pretty good thing. It's just what's your dick making you think about. My dick's not making me think about sex. Well, I mean, I get horny and all that quite often. I do think about sex, but it's also like, what's the mission? What are we going to do? What are we going to create? Because, guys and ladies, sexual energy is creative energy, okay? So it's good to be thinking from your balls, all right? I'd rather think from my balls than just this. I'd rather be drawing from my balls than my stomach, Like, your stomach will make an enemy out of you. But regardless of it, they all have their purposes. But practicing semen retention has got me to the point where I feel like, I'm ready to go after everything. All right. Sometimes I put too much on my plate, which can be an issue sometimes. But any one thing that I choose to do, I really feel like I can knock it out. All right, I really feel like there's something there for me. I really feel like I can carve my name into it. But that's the thing, man. That's the thing for all of us. You just doubt yourself, and also you have less creativity, so you don't really see how it can be feasible. You don't really see how you can make it work. So the version of me who is always jerking off into a goddamn shirt, napkin, whatever it was, couldn't fathom having out 70 videos by now or what have you. Not really losing any steam and just putting it out there. Not playing it, not necessarily playing it safe, because what does it mean to play it safe on YouTube, all right? Oh, I'm just going to put out a little video right here this week, and maybe in about 2 weeks then I can just start another one. That way I can keep putting out videos over the course of the rest of my life, and then maybe 10 years from now I might have 300 subscribers, and then it's no, fuck that. All right, so I'm just gonna keep putting things out there. I'm focusing on, okay, what's working for me, what's not working for me. All right, well, whatever's working for me, I'm going after that. All right, like an animal. If it don't work, then it don't work, but hey, it's working for somebody, so hey, why can't it work for me? Why can't it? Alright? And I tell you why I can't, because I'm doubting myself. If I'm doubting myself, then obviously that decreases my chances of anything working for me. Now's not the time to doubt myself. Time's just going by too fast for me to be doubting myself, alright? Time's going by too fast for you to be doubting yourself. So, a lot of people who may be questioning my methods, calling me an idiot or whatever, how happy are you? How productive are you? Can you outwork me? Can you outwork yourself? Are you getting somewhere? Maybe you are. I hope so. Whatever. But this is one of the biggest things that I've taken away from it. Just an animal, man, just an animal. All right, so I mean, I do have bad days. I definitely do have bad days, and I do have to practice ways to bring my energy up, because I think I can be really heavy with my emotions as I question this existence that we call life, as I question this simulation, as I try to escape the matrix, as I try to escape the norm. But I do have a lot of powerful days like today where I just feel like, okay, well, let's get on the money, man. Let's just do what we need to do. Let's see what works. We worry about the outcome later. We worry about the downfalls later. If it happens, it happens. It's gonna happen fast anyway. So we don't need to be bringing that energy into what we got going on right now. All right. So the next thing is better sex. Now, a lot of people. Now, I spoke out against, in some of my previous videos, how we so desperate for 5-10 seconds of bliss in the form of having, and ejaculating, having this orgasm, having these orgasms and all that. But sex is actually very much enjoyable for me. I guess it's the reason why I keep doing it. Obviously, I like to please women too, and it's a bonus where you can go as many rounds as you want. Like I've said, you could have sex with multiple women in one day if you want. Alright? You don't have to curl up into a ball. She don't have to wait for you to want to go round 2. And if you are practicing semen retention, chances are the woman that you're dealing with, she's gonna get to have an orgasm. Alright? Ask me how I know. Alright? But it's pretty self-explanatory, because if you're not going to come, then you don't have to worry about coming first. So, I mean, unless you only got a set amount of time, if you only got like 5 minutes here or whatever, which isn't necessarily a deal breaker, then you should be able to give a woman an orgasm. So all good, all good. I mean, it's been better for me, man. Like, rock hard erections. I still like sex. It's still a confidence boost. It still stimulates me. It's still a stress reliever. Still boosts my testosterone. All right. It's enjoyable. All right. And also afterwards, I don't feel like going to sleep. All right. I feel like doing work. I feel like doing more. I feel abundant. All right. So the next thing, as I talk about doing more work, as I talk about being an animal, is that I just, more work ethic. I mean, I kind of already alluded to it, but I can't really stress that enough. Just better work ethic. No matter what I choose to do, see it all the way through. Feel like I got more oomph, more willpower, and doing all of that. But that's pretty much it. And the last thing, like I already said anyway, but I probably should have cut that list short. But yeah, just more energy. Now, obviously, I combine that with intermittent fasting at times. I'm not as strict this go around, but intermittent fasting and just having all this willpower coming from my balls / spinal connection, however that works. I actually didn't get around to all the scientific jumbo, but more energy. All right. So the reason why I'm not making this list so big is because I've already spoken on it so many times. All right, if you want to know the benefits, just go peruse my video collection, and you'll see what I have to say about all that, man. But if you ever needed another reason, man, look, this is it right here. Add to the quality of your life. Make an animal out of yourself. Be sure about yourself, and just go to work, man. Make this world a better place. All right, so no gimmicks, no catchphrase.